region capital, this is the GBN Television News. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.tv.
The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
When you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. Oh, I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me whenever you're in need. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever your road leads, we'll be right there with you. Wherever your road leads, we'll make your dreams come true. Next time, next time, next time, next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Wednesday, September 27th, 2023. I'm Stasia Blake. In the headlines tonight, government to commence regularization of public officers through three-phase strategic plan commencing October. Grenada Union of Teachers calls for immediate action at St. David's Catholic Secondary School, to which the Catholic Church says discussions are ongoing. Rodney George is new chairman of Grenlec. And in regional news, PM Rowley receives opposition's proposals to address crime in Trinidad. While on the international front, judge rules Trump defrauded banks and insurers. Coming up in sports, 13th annual Waggy Tea Super Knockout launch. We'll have all the details for you right after this message.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening. This is GBN's News at 7. The long-standing issue of regularization in the public service is finally being addressed. Government revealed its rollout of the regularization of workers on Wednesday.
The National Democratic Congress government is one step closer to fulfilling its campaign promise to regularize contract workers in the public service, creating one public service with everyone appointed by the Public Service Commission. During a special press briefing on Wednesday by the Department of Public Administration, or the DPA, an update on the status of regularization of public workers was provided by Lindona Hilaire Marshall, Permanent Secretary at the DPA.
The regularization exercise is scheduled to start officially in October. So because we have been able to get the framework developed and approved through Cabinet, we are in a position where the regularization process have already started. So we do have a number of persons who have already been confirmed.
Hilaire Marshall said by regularizing workers, the government aims to create a more stable and productive public service, which will ultimately benefit both employees and the broader society.
The regularization exercise covers all individuals engaged by the government of Grenada on a long-term permanent basis in keeping with regulations in an established, unestablished, temporary, undocumented, or non-employee mode whose status does not afford them security of tenure. What it does not cover, who it does not cover, are workers engaged on contract for service and such the like, associated with projects that have a stipulated lifespan or third-party engagements.
The process of regularization, a phased approach from 2023 to 2025, involves a thorough review of the current employment status of workers in the public sector, and a number of factors will be used to determine who will be regularized.
The first phase, we would look at persons in acting, temporary, on assignment, and probationary status on the establishment. And we are optimistic by the end of December 2023, we should complete the first phase of the regularization exercise. The second phase, which would look at persons holding PSC contract, contract of service, daily paid, and persons holding ministry letters. That phase, we trust we would be able to advance through in 2024, and then we're going to be in a position to start looking at the third phase, which would look at people who are holding contracts for service, as well as the Imani trainees.
The regularization will have a significant financial impact on the government's purse.
The government now would be obligated to honor added increments, added fringe benefits, paid vacation leave, and of course, pension.
Unions representing the public sector have been clamoring for regularization for a number of years. Labor representative in the Senate and president of the Technical and Allied Workers Union, Andrew Lewis, following the Governor General's throne speech on Tuesday, said he's optimistic that the regularization of public workers would come to fruition.
And the commitment given by this current administration while on the campaign trail that the fixed-term contract is illegal, and therefore we look forward very eagerly to have this matter resolved this year. And that is, and I repeat, that is one of the single most important, has to do with the tenure of our members, especially in the public service.
By regularizing workers, the government aims to improve the overall quality of the public service. Reporting for GBN News, Beverly.
In revisioning the public service, the Department of Public Administration, or DPA, has come with an HOPE vision as a guide for the quality of the service. Permanent Secretary of the DPA, Lindana Hilaire Marshall, broke down the acronym.
We really would like to see our public officers happy. We want persons to come to work with a smile. We're tired of persons being grumpy and uncomfortable. They don't want to get up in the morning to dress to come to work. We want to get excited about our work. We want to wake up, smile, and come to work being eager to help persons, because we're here to serve. We want persons to be happy. The O for us is optimism. We want to cultivate a growth mindset. We want persons to be open-minded, solutions-oriented. Something happened, don't dwell on the negative. We also want to see a productive public service. We want us to be result-oriented. We want us to strengthen our performance management system so that persons know the objectives that are set for you at the beginning of the period based on your ministries or your department's work program. And the E for us in the hope-centered public service represents efficiency and effectiveness.
Hilaire Marshall said unfavorable work attitudes will not align with the DPA's HOPE vision. Hence, behavior will be one of the determining factors about who is regularized.
It is not just a free-for-all. We have to pay attention to capability. Therefore, the setting of standards and the criteria is important. So part of the consideration for the criteria for the regularization exercise is that of capacity, behavior, and I think we all appreciate the fact that we need to monitor, or we need to pay attention to persons' attitude to work, their willingness to be flexible, their willingness to support the ministry and what is going on in the ministry. Sometimes we understand that some people are just slackers. Would we want to promote that sort of behavior? We say no. We want the public service to move forward, and to do that, we need to be serious about what we are doing.
The Grenada Union of Teachers president is pointing out what he sees as major issues at the St. David Catholic Secondary School. Christina John spoke with the Catholic Church about the GUT's concerns. Here's her story.
GUT President Jude Bartholomew, a former student of the St. David Catholic Secondary School, is lashing out at the Catholic Church as he believes they should take some form of responsibility for the issues plaguing the school.
Yeah, so there is a problem at St. David's Catholic Secondary School, and that has been going on for a long time. Now we are calling on the church, the Roman Catholic Church, the Bishop of St. George. We observe that there are other Catholic institutions that are getting repaired or in good condition. But they're asking yourself, what about St. David's Catholic Secondary Schools and other schools that are affiliated to the church?
According to Bartholomew, it's over 4 decades the school structure has been in a deplorable state, and nothing has been done to ensure safety and a conducive working environment for students and staff. He said his latest visit to the school revealed a more devastating reality.
Visited St. David's Catholic Secondary School together with St. David's branch, and I must say it is very painful. It is sad. It wants to make you cry. St. David's Catholic Secondary School, the condition in which this school is in, the state, almost 30-something going to 40 years ago, and the same old desks, the same break-up screen, the same tables, the crack-up walls, the dilapidated toilet facilities and everything like that, the darkness with very little light. St. David's Catholic Secondary School, that is what is happening there.
Over the years, much has been said about securing a suitable site for the relocation of the school. In a GIS report back in June this year, it was announced that the decision was made to have the new school building constructed at Malmont St. David. Bartholomew is calling on the parliamentary representative for St. David, Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell, to ensure this promise comes to fruition.
Appalling. And one thing we observe, to say to go a little further, you look at St. David's, and St. David's have been denied a lot of things from politicians and from those representing St. David's for a very, very long time. It's unfortunate to say. So we think that the Honorable Dickon Mitchell, now who is representing St. David's and a parliamentarian, will really try his best as what he is doing with St. David's REC School, doing a wonderful job. So we are calling on him and others of the Minister for Education and other persons in education, the Ministry of Education, Communications and Works, to really and truly speed up the land and everything in place and the drawings for St. David's Catholic Secondary School, and to give St. David's Catholic Secondary School what is due to them.
GBN reached out to Bishop Clyde Martin Harvey, Bishop for the Roman Catholic Diocese of St. George's, who said discussions have been taking place with government in a cordial manner. However, it was put on hold due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Bishop Harvey added that there are plans to build a new school and said he is confident that the present relationship with the Ministry of Education will see this situation addressed. He said this is not a time for antagonizing, but rather collaboration with the Ministry of Education in the best interest of teachers, students, and by extension, the wider community. He commended the ministry and staff of the school for the responsible way in which this matter is being handled. Christina John, GBN News.
Government is securing funds to roll out several renewable energy projects throughout the state of Grenada. All of this falls in with their commitment to reducing greenhouse gas emissions. More in this Rena Pierre-Thomas report.
Government said it is at an advanced stage of acquiring funding for a solar system that will service the Maurice Bishop International Airport. This comes as the NDC-led administration continues its commitment to reduce greenhouse gas emission and promote green cooling and renewable energy solution in Grenada. Governor General Dame Cecile Lagrenade announced during the delivery of Tuesday's throne speech to mark the opening of the second session of the 11th Parliament that government has developed a national energy policy to determine Grenada's optimal energy mix and have completed an assessment of Grenada's generation capacity. She said government is now working feverishly to mobilize resources to expand renewable energy generation.
My government is pleased to report that we are at an advanced stage of negotiations in securing funding for a mega solar PV system at the Maurice Bishop International Airport, which will contribute significantly to reducing our reliance on diesel, the modernizing of our electric grid, and the building of resilience in the electricity sector. We have developed a national energy policy to determine Grenada's optimal energy mix and have completed an assessment of Grenlec's generation capacity. We are now working feverishly to mobilize resources to expand renewable energy generation.
Dame Cecile said that an aim to reform the electricity sector is ideal for the transformation of our nation, which will require a tremendous effort given the gravity and capacity of the current situation. She outlined other renewable projects throughout the state of Grenada.
The Limla Solar PV project in Carriacou, the Grenada Geothermal Energy Development Project in St. John and St. Patrick, and the proposed energy efficiency project in public buildings are significant steps in this direction. Madam President, Mr. Speaker, my government reaffirms its commitment to reform the electricity sector as quintessential to the transformation of our nation.
For GBN News, I am Rena Pear Thomas reporting.
This is news at 7. Coming up, Rodney George appointed chairman of Grenlec, and a new computerized tomography scanner donated to the radiology department at the St. George's General Hospital. Stay with us.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Your new Grenlec bill is even easier to read and still has all the valuable information you need to track and manage your usage.
Hey Mom, okay, your friendly tech support is here. So you got the new Grenlec bill? Let's take a look. The new bill makes it even easier to see your bill total, the due date, and much more. And take a closer look. It actually is a lot easier to understand. Let me show you. You can still see exactly what the charges are for, but in a great new format, it even shows how the cost of generating and delivering the electricity to you is calculated using your actual usage. And Mom, let Lucy know she can check out Grenlec's new Understanding Your Bill video. Anyway, look who says hi, and see you soon.
Your new Grenlec bill, easier to understand and easier to track your usage.
Paying is faster and easier with Glow FastPay. Use your MasterCard or Visa and pay from anywhere. Log on to discoverflow.co/FastPay and press Consumer. Select your country and enter your account number. Enter the amount to be paid and an email address. Enter your credit card information. You'll receive a payment confirmation with the transaction details, along with a receipt to your email address. It's fast, safe, and easy. Flow, keeping you connected.
and gentlemen, the grand opening of the 13th edition of the Waikiki Super Knockout is on. Saturday, 14th October at the National Stadium from 7 p.m. to big opening game. Then, after the game, we head stateside for the young and upcoming trending Jamaican dancehall artist, Stark Ashley. Alongside the dancehall superstar, Idonia.
We have a party tonight, you just watch. Tonight, we feel I spend some cash.
Idonia.
Back on the street, back on the street.
Idonia is coming.
Everybody shout, yeah, 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 yeah.
Also featuring the Octane Band and top local artists. Admission $50. Bleachers and secondary stand $60 for main stand. The 13th edition of the Waikiki Super Knockout is on. Don't miss a game.
Waikiki Super Knockout.
Attention football fanatics, it's the moment we've all been waiting for. Grenada versus Jamaica. One epic battle in the heart of the CONCACAF Nations League. Come witness this pulse-pounding matchup on Thursday, October 12th at the iconic Kirani James Athletic Stadium. From 7 p.m. sharp, secure your spot now. Main pavilion for $50. Secondary stand at a cool $30. And the vibrant bleachers for only $20. Tickets are flying fast. Secure yours now from St. Andrew's Pharmacy, Chucky's Bar, Grenadian Optical, Heather's Boutique, Kelly's Hotspot in Guam, Shi's Bar in Victoria, Calico Shopping Center in Sates, Giddens Healthcare Pharmacy in Grenville, GFAtickets.com, and GoToFet.com. Why be late and miss the hype? Arrive early and feel the electric atmosphere build up. Grenada's pride is on the line as we battle to remain in the top league. Be there, be bold, and let's make history together. See you there. It's Grenada versus Jamaica, Thursday, October 12th from 7 p.m.
Get ready! A new season of the Grenleg Debates is coming. Informative, impromptu, bright young minds sparking powerful ideas. The Grenleg Debates, September 2023. Tune in.
Request, repay, repeat with Ariza's FlexiCredit Evergreen Loan Facility. Qualify for a FlexiCredit with limits up to $25,000 or use your home equity to qualify for more. Extra cash at your fingertips whenever you need it, accessed using your debit card and managed using AMI, Ariza's mobile internet experience app. FlexiCredit allows you the flexibility to top up to your approved limit any day, anytime. Already a member? Send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987. New members join today to apply. Request, repay, repeat. Use your FlexiCredit for vacations, shopping, wedding, general expenses, and more. Ariza loan terms and conditions apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Whoa! Did you hear that? The National Lotteries Authority's Lotto Jackpot is $200,000. Play Lotto today for chances at winning big. Lotto. Play and win a lot of money.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back. The Grenada Electricity Services, GRENLEC's new chairman is Rodney George. George, in February 2023, retired from Vartsala after more than 33 years with the company and was appointed to serve on the GRENLEC board in July 2022. He is now the chairman of that board. George was appointed following the recent resignation of Benedict Braffett, who was appointed in July 2022. His appointment was among the first new appointees of the Deacon Mitchell administration. There's been no publication in the Government Gazette announcing that the Grand Lake Board was reconstituted, but Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell disclosed the new appointment during an interview with the Government Information Service on the 26th of September 2023. The other members of the board are Lazarus Antwine, Alan Bierzinski, Dorset Cromwell, James Pitt, Cheryl Roberts, Andrea St. Bernard, and Hugh Thomas. The radiology department at the St. George's General Hospital is now equipped with a new computerized tomography scanner, also called a CT scanner. Compliments of the Barbados-based Maria Holder Memorial Trust. A special handing over ceremony was held on Tuesday, bringing to 3 the number of CT scanners on the island. Misha Paul reports.
A computerized tomography, or CT scan, combines a series of X-ray images taken from different angles of the body and uses computer processing to create cross-sectional images or slices of the bones, blood vessels, and soft tissues inside the body that allow doctors to better diagnose a patient. The donation of the Revolution Evo 128 slice CT scanner to the St. George's General Hospital stems from discussions held in 2019 with former Director of Hospital Services, Dr. Carol McIntosh. Rochelle Roach is the Chief Executive Officer of the Maria Holder Memorial Trust.
The CT scanner will open accessibility to those with limited or no resources, provide immediate diagnosis of emergency cases that present to the General Hospital, including patients with trauma, stroke, deep vein thrombosis, acute coronary syndrome, neonates, and pediatric emergencies, allow for the advancement in oncology cases and the development of the stroke unit and interventional cardiology services. It will allow the General Hospital to support a wide range of medical specialties, including pediatrics, internal medicine, general surgery, oncology, obstetrics, gynecology, and neurosurgery.
Dr. Linwald Fleury is the sole radiologist at the St. George's General Hospital. He says the services will be accessible to all.
We are not going to discriminate financially. We have things in place, social services in place, to make sure that we work together.
Additionally, the Trust donated 2 wheelchair adaptable buses and 12 wheelchairs to the Ministry of Education, Youth, Sports and Culture. Education Minister David Andrews says more than 160 students with special needs will benefit from the investment of more than $300,000. He said the Maria Holder Memorial Trust will also be providing the relevant training for officials in this regard.
Mobility is a barrier for persons with special needs in many cases. When our special needs students have to use the public transport system, regrettably they are discriminated upon. Some bus providers, some service providers refuse to pick them up. Sometimes they're hustling and these people take too long to get on board. And they call them names sometimes, regrettably. I mean, I'm not even happy to stand here to say those things, but it's the reality. And so when we get a donation like this, that allows us the opportunity to give specialized attention to train our professionals and our caregivers who are going to interface and interact with them, it puts us in a good place.
Meanwhile, Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell, who attended the handing over ceremony, noted the Trust's valuable contribution to Grenada over the last 15 years.
The Trust has implemented 21 projects in Grenada at a total cost of $14.6 million EC dollars. My share of the investment, 46% of it has been in education and 33% in healthcare.
The Trust works with government entities and registered NGOs in Grenada and other Caribbean countries to implement projects that have a direct impact on the lives of vulnerable people, targeting children, youth, the elderly, and those in vulnerable or difficult circumstances. For GBN News, I'm Nisha Paul.
Granatang National Park is about to receive a facelift. with the establishment of trails, the installation of new signage, and the restructuring of the vending booths and the Welcome Center. Christina John has that story.
Grenada joins the rest of the world to observe World Tourism Day 2023. The focus by the Minister of Economic Development, Planning, Tourism, ICT, Creative Economy, Agriculture and Lands, Fisheries and Cooperatives, Lennox Andrew, is to further develop the tourism product.
My plan for tourism development is to see the following. 1. A destination that showcases its unique cultural richness through creative and performing arts, including music, dance, arts and craft, expression, heritage, and storage. 2. A destination that provides a safe, satisfying, and fulfilling experience for visitors. 3. A destination where visitors can get a fair return on their investments and investors can get value for the money spent.
In an effort to invigorate the tourism product, the tourism minister indicated that his ministry has taken on a new thrust for tourism development in Grenada. The aim, he said, is to rethink tourism and not return to what was comfortable and normal.
Government seeks to facilitate the transformation of our tourism into a globally competitive and sustainable industry that focuses on environmental stewardship, conserves socio-cultural heritage, and contributes significantly to the economy, with emphasis on increasing the gross domestic product through linkages with all sectors, product enhancement, building capacity, and creating employment and equal opportunities for all.
The theme, Investing in People, Planet and Prosperity, is a call to action to prioritize environmental sustainability. He said tourism can have serious ecological impacts and challenges while bringing many benefits, and as such, there is a responsibility to ensure that what we do does not harm the very attributes that bring visitors to our shores. The tourism industry, he notes, is showing signs of growth following the COVID-19 pandemic.
For the period January to July 2023, Grenada welcomed a total of 102,519 stayover arrivals, as compared to 69,510 in 2022, an increase of 47.4%. Cruise arrivals increased by 84%, with 198,896 passengers in 2023, compared to 107,937 in 2022. Yachting showed an increase of 63.6%.
The minister also announced the addition of 31 new pieces of sculpture to the Molyneux Underwater Sculpture Park this October, while the Granite Tank National Park will see the establishment of trails, the installation of new signage, and restoration of vending booths and the Welcome Center. Christina John, GBN News.
A concerned citizen is warning of what he sees as danger waiting to happen. Let's turn to the GBN ISOP platform.
A good eye captures all. GBN ISOP is brought to you by ClearVision.
Life is beautiful if only you can see it. ClearVision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, and look better. Meet us today at clearvisiongrenada.com or call 444-0055, WhatsApp 409-0055, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ClearVision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
A
Our citizen journalist tonight is concerned over a potential looming danger at a bus stop on the Carenage. This bus stop is near to the post office. There is an opening which is above a deep drain, which poses a hazard to persons utilizing this stop. Moreover, the bus stop is en route of at least 3 schools in the Tantine area. Our citizen journalist observed that some school children love to play near the hazardous area, making it more dangerous. Our ISO reporter is hoping the relevant authorities will have this issue rectified as soon as possible. We thank our citizen journalists for bringing this issue to our attention. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
When we return, former disaster coordinator addresses food security issues. More news when we return.
Faith Pentecostal Tabernacle presents Turning Point 2. The drama continues on Saturday, September 30, 7 p.m. at Gateway Conference Center, Point Saline. In Turning Point 1, Stacy crashed the wedding and Merlin fainted.
Commotion in the place!
So will Stacy succeed in breaking up the relationship between Merlin and Danny? To find out, be there for Turning Point 2, Saturday, September 30, 7 p.m. Gateway Conference Center, Point Saline. Get your ticket now at Kittens Pharmacy outlets or at your local church. Tickets cost $50, $60 at the door. It's Turning Point 2. Don't miss this thrilling drama, written and directed by Angela James.
That's it, missing me.
Introducing the NIS Dream Loan, where possibilities are boundless and your aspirations are our priority. No matter where life takes you, NIS Dream Loans are here to make your dreams a reality. From purchasing your first plot of land or dream property to renovating spaces, building your home, and seamlessly switching mortgages, we cater to every step of your journey. And here's what sets us apart. We offer easy financing options with competitive interest rates, quick approval processes, and flexible repayment terms. So why wait? Apply now and let our dedicated NIS team guide you through this exciting journey. Visit nisgrenada.org/dream loan or call 440-3309 to book an appointment. Terms and conditions apply. Your dream awaits.
What you gonna do when the rain is coming down? Nothing more to do when there's no one else around. Bring it back to the middle, push, take it back to the rhythm. Keep it up for good when the sky's falling down. All you gotta do is to bring it to the ground. Speed it up to your inner move. Stop, start, down. Nobody can get what you're going through.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
And so it begins. A journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
For a limited time, the NLA has dropped all of the 2X balls from the multi-X draw. This means that you, our valuable players, have greater chances of multiplying your winnings up to 5 times more in our 2X drop promotion. Yay! And that's not all. As an additional bonus, there will be fewer free play or FP balls to draw from too. Now you have more reasons to add multi-X to your playway bets. So, value your dreams, win your way, and multiply your winnings up to 5 times more in the NLA's 2X Dropped promotion. Promo runs until Friday, 20th October, 2023. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
If there was ever a time to keep and stay healthy, it's now. We at Hills and Valley are here to help you take deliberate steps to maintain your health. We stayed true to maintaining the most comprehensive rates while stocking the widest range of medicines and health devices, including personal protective equipment. There are so many benefits shopping with us. You get great savings through discounts for senior citizens and reward cards for loyal customers. Ask about owning yours today. Visit us at Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George, Jubilee Street opposite the Grenville Bus Terminal, and at Hillsborough, Carriacou. Our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street also stocks the widest range of pharmaceuticals. We are with you on the hills and in the valleys. We are Hills and Valley Pharmacy.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Paying is faster and easier with Flow FastPay. Use your MasterCard or Visa and pay from anywhere. Log on to discoverflow.co/fastpay and press consumer. Select your country and enter your account number. Enter the amount to be paid and an email address. Enter your credit card information. You'll receive a payment confirmation with the transaction details, along with a receipt to your email address. It's fast, safe, and easy. Flow, keeping you connected.
A former disaster coordinator in Grenada is advocating for greater food security, which continues to be a pressing concern for countries around the world, including Grenada. As an island heavily dependent on imports, Grenada faces various challenges in ensuring a stable food supply for its population. Grenada's heavy reliance on food imports exposes it to external shocks, such as fluctuations in global food prices, natural disasters, and supply chain disruptions. These factors can significantly impact the availability and affordability of food, making it essential for Grenada to focus on enhancing its food security. Former disaster coordinator at the National Disaster Management Agency, Sylvan McIntyre, chimed in on the need for food security on Monday.
Look at the aspect of security, food security. It really speaks of the access to reliable source of food for everyone, all people and at all times. And so that whole aspect of it cannot be got into ad hocly. It has to be a system of what is there that guarantees access to reliable food source, nutritious food to that sense to all people. And in the event that we have a crisis, what is there that give people the access? But before we had the crisis, we have to look at the infrastructure. We have to look at both physical, and we have to look at the intangibles in terms of the instruments that would guide what food security is expected to be like. And
McIntyre is a regular guest on GBN's To The Point program, and he recalled how Grenada's last major hurricane, Ivan, in 2004, served as a reminder of the need for food security.
We recall very clearly that when Hurricane Ivan struck us in 2004, September 7, we were to a large extent as a nation, and maybe to wider Caribbean, because that was an awakening point for the Caribbean, because we had not seen that for a long, long time. Yeah. And so it raised the issue and saw the anxiety of people and even government became nervous, because when you have situations where people are uneasy, people may say, I may not necessarily have the best place to sleep, or otherwise I may not have a vehicle, but please give me some food.
Something to eat.
Give me something to eat. I need something to eat, because that would, guarantee strength and energy for development.
He shared one of the experiences he had as a lesson that he learned from Hurricane Ivan's passage.
In 2004, when people assembled in all areas across country to have access to food, that was a challenge. Distribution points were not really established. Although there was some structure that we had in place, they were technically on paper and they were never tested. And so when Hurricane Ivan came, it brought out the true reality as whether or not people can go to these points, whether we can have things stored at these points, and even if we don't have them stored, but we have the facilities identified that people know that that's where they can find food in crisis condition.
By addressing the vulnerabilities associated with food imports, investing in domestic agriculture, promoting sustainable franchises and practices, and building resilience to climate change, Grenada can secure a reliable and sustainable food supply for its citizens. Governor General Her Excellency Dame Cecilia Grenade has listed a number of projects government intends to undertake in Carriacou for the year 2024. These include construction works on the Smart Ministerial Complex, the continuation of staff regularization and training, and the construction of a commuter building and jetty in Hillsborough. The projects are part of government's transformational agenda on the Sister Isle.
For 2024, the strategic priorities for the continued transformation of Carriacou and Petit Martinique include: fourth, ongoing infrastructure development, especially the Bel Air Main Road and Petit Martinique Enhancement Project. Fifth, focus on agriculture, including fish market completion, jetty construction, and livestock management. Sixth, review and re-establishment of the Marine Protected Area Management. Seventh, youth skills development programs and structured housing support mechanism.
The projects outlined are geared towards the development and enhancement of the Sister Isles, transforming them into economic-centered islands. The Governor General also spoke of some of the achievements made by government in Carriacou and Petit Martinique in just under 15 months.
Completion of preparatory work for a smart mini complex to house the ministry to enhance service delivery. 2, customer service training in collaboration with the Grenada Tourism Authority. 3, human resource training in emergency communication, community emergency response, and information management. 4, upgrades and reconstruction of fisheries and agriculture infrastructure.
Stay with us. We'll have your sports report and the regional and international news right after this break.
With God, comfort can replace pain. Peace can replace turmoil. Hope can replace sorrow. God loves you. God hears you. God speaks to you in your thoughts, in your heart, and through living prophets. Come, hear the words God has for you. Watch us on the Grenada Broadcasting Network on Sunday, October 1st at 11:30 a.m. and 4 p.m.
Hi, my name is Dwayne Thompson, co-owner and founder of Feed Grenada Tours, Taxi and Rental. We provide transportation tours in the field of tourism. Being in the field of tourism, the pandemic have taught us that we need all the help we can get, which the NIF has been very helpful in doing so. But as a small business owner, we are even more excited right now with the new initiative that the NIF have launched, providing a little bit more flexibility for small businesses like ourselves. So we definitely encourage all of the small business to consider getting on board with the NIS and this new initiative that allows the level of flexibility that they have implemented.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grandans, Victoria Street, Granville, and Central Deputy Street, Wharf. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
NLA is giving you more chances to multiply your Playway winnings by adding Multi-X to your regular Playway bets to win up to 5 times more. Imagine winning as much as $1,200 instead of $240 with a $10 Playway bet by simply adding Multi-X. Place your Playway bets from $1 to $10 or in increments on your favorite Playway symbols or numbers. Then add the Multi-X option at the same value to win 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more, or free plays. With Multi-X, you must bet the same amount wagered on your regular Playway bets for your winnings to be multiplied. Grenadians, value your dreams and win your way as much as 5 times more with Multi-X added to Playway and watch your money grow. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
And good evening, sports fans. The 13th annual Waggy T Super Knockout Football Tournament is promising to be an exciting one with plenty of action. This year's tournament will see the participation of 30 teams, 2 more than last year. Nisha Peters attended the launch and filed this report.
Over the years, the Waggy Super Knockout has attracted great excitement, which among other things include football, music, and cultural entertainment at the highest level. Wayne Waggy Redhead of Megaforce Promotions is the driving force behind the tournament.
Over the years, you have seen this tournament grow from strength to strength. And this year, we expect nothing but the best from our players. It's important to note also that this is not just another football tournament. It's the most competitive, the best organized, and the most lucrative tournament not only in Grenada, but in the region. And as such, we at Megaforce Promotions are very pleased to be associated with such great events.
Curlan Peters, sports coordinator in the Ministry of Sports, says the contribution made towards sports through the Super Knockout Football Tournament is unmeasurable.
The Commission helps support our grassroots programs because it shows developing talent. They strive to play at this tournament. and this is good for our sport. As today we promote the last end of our sports policy with the development of the Parish Sports Council. We are on the right track to help with partnership with private sectors for all other sports from grassroots to development so that we can build our country through sports.
The tournament has been sanctioned by the Grenada Football Association. Carl Lee, General Secretary of GFA, is pleased with the level of development the tournament brings to the clubs and teams.
Competition through football allows players to develop the playing skill from one level to the next. The GFA recognizes the Wagati Super Knockout as one of those tournaments that increases the number of games for every registered club and players. The GFA commends Wagati and his team for his continued tangible initiatives, especially financially, of which all clubs and teams are always seeking. The GFA will continue its development of the game and provide the necessary support to organizers as Wagati, who sees the need to increase the football tournaments for all clubs and teams.
Throughout the years of the tournament, Corporate Grenada has been supportive. This year is no exceptions. Nigel Adams, Executive Manager of Grenadian General Insurance Limited and Principal Representative of Grenadian Life of the Caribbean, encourage the teams to play great football.
I take this opportunity to extend best wishes to all participating clubs and footballers and encourage each of you to play your best football with single-minded determination and with a sense of fair play. I want to emphasize that it must not be win at all costs. Make your team and fans proud.
The National School Football Tournament kicks off on Thursday at the Tantine Playing Field. The tournament, which is hosted under the Star Malt brand, will see a feature match from 3 p.m. before the start of the competition. Jake Rennie is the coordinator of the tournament.
The competition kicks off this Thursday, and games will be played island-wide. And we will start up with a junior category, but GBSS versus JW Fletcher will play for the seniors, so that game will be our feature game for Thursday. JW Fletcher versus GBSS in the senior boys. That game will play at Tantine, and the rest of the game will be juniors.
Rennie highlighted the matches that will be played on Thursday in the junior division.
Games for this Thursday and Friday. So we have St. Mark's versus McDonald College at our St. George Park, St. John's Christian versus St. Rose Modern Secondary, Cuthbert Peters Park, PBC versus Happy Hill, Queen's Park, Bishop College versus Hillsborough, Carriacou, SARS versus Grenada SDA, Progress Park, Western Hall versus St. David's, Lassa Just Plainfield, JW Fletcher, we had mentioned, the seniors will be playing in Tantine, and SGI versus Boca at Tempe Plainfield.
He went on to say that the matches for Friday in the senior division will see an Eastern Derby.
McDonald College versus Happy Hill, Fawn Plainfield, PBC versus St. Mark's, Queen's Park, St. John's Christian versus Boca, Cuthbert Peters, Wesley College versus St. Rose Modern Secondary, Queen's Park, so there will be a double header. Right, so Wesley College versus St. Rose will be 3 o'clock, and PBC versus St. Mark's will be at 1. SAS, so we have our Eastern Derby, which is SAS versus GSS at Progress Park, Grenada Institute versus Wester Hall, Tempe, and St. David's Catholic versus Westmoreland and Bellevue Plainfield.
In the senior boys division, Boca Secondary School will be looking to defend their title, while in the junior division, McDonald College will vie to retain the title. In the girls division, St. Andrew Anglican Secondary School is hoping to remain the champion. Grenada is among 9 teams that will be participating in the ECCB International Netball Series 2023 in Antigua. The 13-member team, which is managed by Nadine Lett, leaves the country on Friday. The ECCB International Netball Series is scheduled to shoot off from September the 30th through to October the 7th. participating teams in the competition are Barbados, Cayman Islands, Dominica, Grenada, St. Lucia, St. Kitts, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and Montserrat. And that's the end of today's Sports News. And now for a look at what's been happening in international news. Trinidad and Tobago Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley welcomed opposition leader Kamla Persad-Bissessor's acceptance of his invitation to tackle crime. We get more in this report.
In a post on Facebook, Dr. Rowley says having received a voluminous 7-page reply from the opposition leader, he deliberately chose to focus on what could be extracted as elements of public interest in keeping with his invitation to have bilateral talks. He says the opposition's response contains an appendix of suggested issues to which the government will add and respond by outlining additional matters to be raised by the government. He says when this is done, there will then be an agenda of work for the suggested 8-person committee. Dr. Rowley says the government team will be named in the coming days and the actual engagements will take place after the budget debates are concluded. On September 17th, Prime Minister Dr. Rowley extended an invitation to opposition leader Kamla Persad-Bissessor to share her proposals in writing to address the matter of the safety and security of the population, which she believes are worthy of bipartisan discussions between the government and the opposition.
Amid Venezuela's recent territorial claims over Guyana's Essequibo region, Prime Minister Brigadier Mark Phillips has stated that the government is seeking China's support to safeguard its sovereignty. The announcement came during a reception hosted by the Chinese embassy commemorating the 74th anniversary of the founding of the People's Republic of China and the 30th anniversary of the Chinese medical team in Guyana. We get more in this report.
On Monday evening, the Chinese embassy in Guyana held a reception in honor of the 74th anniversary of the founding of the People's Republic of China and the 30th anniversary of the Chinese medical team's presence in Guyana. Prime Minister Brigadier Retired Mark Phillips extended congratulations to China for its impressive accomplishments, crediting visionary leadership.
China is now a worldwide powerhouse, playing a vital role on the global stage. We can draw some important lessons from China's development trajectory.
The minister emphasized that the enduring partnership between Guyana and China has paved the way for economic expansion, trade and investment, particularly in areas like infrastructure, technology, agriculture and education. Given Venezuela's recent claim on Guyana's Essequibo region, the Prime Minister mentioned that the government seeks China's assistance in protecting its sovereignty.
Guyana hopes that it can rely on China to support its efforts to preserve its sovereignty and territorial integrity in the face of Venezuela's claim to 2/3 of its territory.
The Chinese ambassador to Guyana, Guai Haiyan, underscored China's unwavering support for Guyana's path of development. She also acknowledged Guyana's outstanding leadership in the fields of energy, climate change, and food security.
China will continuously make a great contribution to the transformation and development of Guyana.
A New York judge ruled that former President Donald Trump and his company repeatedly violated state fraud law. The ruling is part of the New York Attorney General's $250 million civil suit, which is scheduled to go to trial in October. More in this report.
A New York York judge ruling that former President Trump, his son, and the entire Trump organization defrauded banks and insurers while building their real estate empire. The ruling says the former president and his company inflated the value of his assets by billions of dollars and exaggerated his net worth to secure financing. The judge says that action deceived banks and insurance companies. Some of Trump's business licenses in New York have now been canceled, and the Trump organization could lose control over properties, including Trump Tower. This is part of a civil lawsuit brought by New York's Attorney General, who is seeking a ban on the Trump organization and Trump himself from doing business in New York State. Trump's lawyers say they intend to appeal.
And that's what's been happening around our globe today. And now for a recap of the night's top headlines. Government to commence regularization of public officers through three-phase strategic plan commencing in October. Grenada Union of Teachers calls for immediate action at St. David Catholic Secondary School, to which the Catholic Church says discussions are ongoing. Rodney George is new chairman of GRENLAC. And in regional news, PM Rowley receives opposition's proposals to address crime in Trinidad. On the international front, judge rules Trump defrauded banks and insurers. In sports, 13th annual Waggy T Super Knockout has been launched. If you missed any part of this newscast, there will be a rebroadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Continue to follow us online at www.gbn or on GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I'm Stasia Blake, and that's the news. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Have you heard?